Howdy everybody, this is Bake with IronThroneCraft.com. Today we're going to talk about the Golden Moon, which is the new PvP area opened up in Iron Throne with patch 3.2. So the Golden Moon's going to end up being pretty important because it is a PvP area that you go to, and by holding Sanctuaries you get chests, and out of those chests you get sulfur and you get marble. And you also get new chests for new gear, and you get war kindling and all that other stuff to upgrade the other buildings as well. So you're going to need it in order to get your tier 7 troops and your buildings upgraded past level 30 once that gets opened up. Don't know when that will be opened up, but presumably soon since they just pushed it back. So you go to the Dimensional Void and you click the Golden Moon button and you see you got options here. On this account, the baby account here, you see that I'm level 30, so I can go to either Diamond or I can go to Platinum. Diamond obviously gives better rewards than Platinum does, but a lot of people were having a hard time holding Sanctuaries in the Diamond area, so they went to Platinum. And Platinum, if you're not level 30, you can get chests that will help you get to level 30. As soon as you teleport in, you see this red number up here with that big red arrow that I put on the screen there, 17 minutes, 45 seconds. It starts ticking down. That number is going to continue ticking every time you are not holding a Sanctuary. So if you're not holding a Sanctuary and that gets to 0, which it will if you don't ever take a Sanctuary, then you're going to get teleported out. And you see up in the top right up there, the 59 minutes and 29 seconds ticking down. That's how long until I can come back to the Golden Moon. If I sit in here and I hold a Sanctuary for longer than an hour, for longer than that 59 minutes, then at any point I can hard port out and I can come back in and have all my stuff refreshed. So let's take a look at what it looks like to actually take a Golden Sanctuary here. So I'm going to teleport right on top of this Golden Sanctuary. And the first thing I want you to notice, I have 10 teleports. That's it. You only get 10 on entry to the Golden Moon. Additionally, if you take the Sanctuary, you see this guy's had it for 11 minutes and 8 seconds. Every 5 minutes you get a chest out of these Sanctuaries. So I'm going to hit it. You see he's going to pull his troops, and as soon as he pulls them, he no longer holds the Sanctuary. You have to have troops in the Sanctuary in order for the timer to tick and for you to get those chests. But you see I take it, and my red numbers in the top left go away, and now it's going to take 1 minute to conquer, and after that 1 minute is whenever my 5-minute timers start. And every 5 minutes I'm going to get a new chest, and that new chest is going to have a random item in it that is available as shown on the Netmarble forums, and we also posted the information on IronThroneCraft.com with exactly what comes in these varying levels of chests. Obviously, the level 33 is going to be the strongest, but it's going to take a while to get there, especially if you have to farm them in Golden Moon. So another thing is, your account is like a snapshot of when you entered Golden Moon. So you see I scouted this guy, and Scout failed. That's because he had anti-scout up when he came to Golden Moon. All the boosts that you have applied to your castle when you teleport in, and all the troops that you have, and all the gear that you have, and everything else like that, they're all from the moment that you port in. So for that up there in the top right, time remaining until re-enter, 57 minutes, 20 seconds. If I hit the red button there, it says exit Golden Moon, I'm out. I can't come for 57 minutes. But what I can do is I hit go to castle, and I can come out to my castle. I can do whatever I want. Collect my resources. You can do infernos. You can do solos, alliance events. I'll show you in just a second. You join Defiled rallies, whatever. As soon as you're done in your standard castle, go back over to the Dimensional Void. You click Golden Moon, and it takes you right back in. And you'll see that I am still holding this Sanctuary, because you can be in Golden Moon all day long with your troops in a Sanctuary, and as long as you don't get knocked out, you're going to get rewards every 5 minutes. And I got really lucky on my Bake account, because on Bake, I got into the second Golden Moon that opened up early this morning, and then the first one never filled again, really, for long. So I was able to collect chests all day long on Bake, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll open those chests up. And that's because there are a maximum of 20 people per Golden Moon. So the level 31 had a high rate of turnover because there were a lot of big accounts in there checking it out, seeing what's going on. As you saw as I was panning around, it's pretty much a who's who of Iron Throne looking around the level 30 Golden Moon. So it was pretty hard for smaller accounts to take level 5 Golden Sanctuaries. Up in the top right, like I was talking about, that 52 minutes right there that I just pointed at, that I'll show you again in a second, that 52 minutes right there, when that expires, I can teleport out of Golden Moon, and it'll get all of my troops back, and then I come right back in. Because if you get zeroed in Golden Moon, your troops are gone here. You can't keep fighting. I mean, you can just sit here if you want, but the timer's going to go down. You're not going to be able to take a Sanctuary. You can also slam all your troops into somebody else. One of your buddies wants you to test their gear. Go to Golden Moon. Pop all your boosts before you go in. Go to Golden Moon, get into the same one. You can test them. You can hit them. You can't do rallies or anything like that, but you can get into Golden Moon and hit them with all your standard boosts, and it's just like real combat. The only difference is you don't actually lose those troops, which is pretty cool. And so as you saw, I saw defiled rallies start going off. So I'm going to go out. I went back. I took that sanctuary. I'm sitting in the sanctuary collecting chests, and I'm going to fill some defiled rallies while I'm sitting in Golden Moon. One big thing to note, though, is that you don't get notifications while you're out here in the quote-unquote real world. You're not going to get notifications saying somebody's coming at your sanctuary. You're not going to get notifications saying somebody's hitting you in Golden Moon. So if you go out and you dick around in the real world, you might go back to Golden Moon and Sutra Zero, and you're going to have to port out. But it is what it is, and it doesn't really matter. Like I said, it means that you can't sit there for the next 50 minutes or however long until your timer reset. But as you see, I just filled those rallies. I'm still holding this sanctuary. I've only conquered it for 40 seconds at this point, and so it's going to take another 5 minutes before I get a chest. But every 5 minutes from that point on, I'll get a chest until I get knocked out. So let's go look at my bake account here. And you see on bake, first thing I'm going to show you is also another way to get these new materials are level 8 tiles. These level 8 tiles you see right there, for clearing the tile, you get these level 5 special material chests. And these special material chests, as I'll show you in just a second, they have the things that you need to train tier 7 troops. And they also have marble in them, and I'm assuming you'll probably get some sulfur at a lower rate. I'm not really sure. I have 20 of them here. You see, out of those 20, I got 125 diamond shards, which is what you use to train tier 7 troops. Then I got some marble, kindling, war trumpet, and shackles, which is everything you use to upgrade buildings. The marble's up level 31 and above. So it's 142 Golden Moon diamond chests, though, from sitting in there. I got 32 sulfur, I got 62 marble, I got 18 majestic chests, and as you see, I got a lot of shackles and war trumpets and everything else like that. So I'm going to go through and open these material chests. But what that means is that 32 sulfur is not bad. Netmarble posted on their forums, they posted a picture of the new research, and that new research took 12 sulfur. So 32 will probably get me a couple researches done, and that's just from a little while messing around in Golden Moon. So get in there, take some sanctuaries, get some free stuff, and get ready to upgrade your buildings and troops and research based upon your Golden Moon stuff. Give me a like, give me a follow, get to Golden Moon. Doesn't matter if you lose troops,